Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another night of brutal honesty and uncomfortable truths. I'm Dirk Grimshaw, and yes, I'm the reason your therapist can afford a summer house. I see we have quite the collection of walking disappointments here tonight. Tell me, which one of you fine specimens would like to volunteer to be my first victim? I promise to be gentle. Just kidding, I don't make promises I can't keep. Now, before we begin, let me ask you something that's been bothering me. What's the story behind that interesting choice of attire you're sporting? Did you lose a bet, or is this a cry for help? Oh, and just so we're clear, if you're easily offended, there's the door. If you're not easily offended, give it time. I'll get to you eventually. Oh, look who decided to contribute with their limited vocabulary. You must be the poster child for why cousins shouldn't marry.
Hey, mister, what's wrong with cousins? My parents are cousins.
Of course they are, Sunshine. Of course they are. Now zip it. You know what's truly boring? The vast emptiness between your ears that makes the Grand Canyon look like a crack in the sidewalk.
Did he say something about boring a hole? I can't hear properly.
Oh, for heaven's sake, shut it, both of you. You want entertainment? Let's discuss how you're the human equivalent of a participation trophy. Everyone gets one, but nobody's proud of it. Now, unless you've got something more substantial to contribute than monosyllabic grunts, why don't you try being useful and photosynthesizing? At least then you'd be producing oxygen. Oh, calling me a weirdo? That's rich coming from someone who probably thinks a personality test is something you take
Hey,
at the DMV.
I failed my personality test 3 times.
Not now, you walking brain vacuum. Let me explain something with small words so you can keep up.
Speak up. Are you talking about weirdos? My nephew's a Waldo.
For the love of... Can I get through one sentence without the discount circus act chiming in? You want to see weird? Look in a mirror. Though I warn you, it might crack from the sheer force of your mediocrity. You're the kind of person who would get lost in an elevator. The kind who needs instructions to make ice. And speaking of weird, did your village recently report missing their idiot? Because I think we just solved that mystery. Oh, darling, I've been insulted by better people than you, and they had the vocabulary to make it interesting.
Who's talking about sucking? Is this a cooking show now?
Not now, you walking hearing aid advertisement. You know what really sucks? The black hole of intelligence that follows you around like a lost puppy.
Oh, there's a puppy? Where's the puppy? I love puppies.
There is no puppy, you magnificent specimen of cerebral emptiness. I'd explain why you're wrong, but I'm afraid you'd start drooling more than usual. Listen, Sunshine, if your brain was dynamite, you couldn't blow your nose. You're the reason warning labels exist on shampoo bottles. And that's not even an insult, that's just sad scientific fact. Well, look who graduated from monosyllables to almost forming a coherent sentence. I'm genuinely
What's a microscope?
touched.
Is it like a telescope? I saw a bird once through a telescope.
Not now, you walking monument to educational failure? Yes, my glasses are big. They help me see all the disappointment in your family tree.
Who's talking about trees? I thought we were discussing science.
Oh, for the love of... Can you two share one brain cell between you? You know what's fascinating? I can see your future with these glasses, and it involves a lot of asking people if they want fries with that. At least my glasses serve a purpose, unlike your presence here, which is about as useful as a chocolate teapot. And speaking of size, your wit is so small, even these magnificent lenses can't locate it. Oh, comparing me to Eddie Murphy? How delightfully unoriginal. Did you have to Google famous comedians to come up
Hey,
with
is Eddie
that one?
Murphy here tonight? Can I get an autograph?
No, you sentient potato, he's not. Just be quiet. You know what's funny about Eddie Murphy? He actually has talent.
Murphy? Did someone say Murphy? I knew a Murphy once. He was my plumber.
Will you two walking disasters please shut your noise holes? Unlike you, who has the comedic timing of a funeral and the wit of a broken doorknob, you're the kind of person who would laugh at a knock-knock joke and then go check the door. And by the way, comparing comedians is like comparing brain cells, which in your case would be a very short conversation.